Here we are seeing that this is the cop that came into 7-Eleven and yanked me out, arrested me when I asked him I wanted to file a report that I had just been mugged. And this right here, it's printed. You know, I don't know if the information on it's correct, but at least we have something that's printed. And in everything, you got to get something printed. So right here, according to the officer's name, is, it says right there, Webster. You know, and this is the information right here. It says that he didn't detain me, or that I wasn't arrested, that I was released. I was a temporary detained for about 20 minutes, which is nonsense because the guy put me in handcuffs, threw me on the ground, and then he, you know, I think that's partly why I got the concussion that I have, that, you know, it's been almost 4 days and I still was really fuzzy. So, and keep in mind, I'm going to show you things that I have an excellent memory. I have a memory that you would not believe. And the thing is that, you know, they can say whatever they want. I'm going to show you that I know what I'm talking about. The second thing is when he said he didn't detain me, and I asked him, you're not arresting me. What do you arrest? He said, I have nothing to arrest. And he said, well, no, we're not detaining you. This is after I'm handcuffed, thrown on the floor. There was other cops there. You know, they were there probably, you know, to back his story up. Because, you know, and maybe them being there, it stopped me from, you know, maybe they would have killed me. Possibly. I mean, they do all this other stuff. Why not? But the thing is when you have other cops that are there and, you know, they're kind of, you know, not doing anything other than just maybe watching, and that itself is kind of doing something, you know, you got to question. You know, if I was a law officer and I saw something happen, I don't care who it is. I don't care if it's the damn chief of police. I would say, hey, look, you know, and, you know, he would understand that I'm here and I'm defending the law, and I know what's right and what's not right, and, you know, and I would defend myself and the person who's being attacked. So when I got to the hospital, and this has nothing to do with the hospital, they take me over to UCSF right here. As you can see right here, UCSF. This has nothing to do, like I said, with the hospital. The hospital itself is an awesome hospital. They have great, you know, people and great doctors, and I've seen their loving hearts. They are intentionally, like I said, there's evil and good in everything, but it doesn't reflect on the hospital. It would reflect more on individuals. And so you can see right here, they put me in, and it says that my diagnosis was alcohol and abrasions of friction and burn and lower limb. And I was seen by this guy named Johnson Kwan, MD, and Jonathan Dafu, MD. And it says the attending department physician was Terry Reynolds, right there. So this is the number they gave me, the number, and you know, it says basically right here, it says allergies, I didn't have any. It says immunizations, Tdap, it says deferred, I don't know what that means. We performed the following, it says a CT brain without contrast, ED discharge authorization, restraints for non-violent, non-self-destructive custom. So, real quick, when I had gone to the doctor, I had told them, hey, look, my thumb, the EMT, paramedic, whatever, he just tried to break my thumb and it hurts really bad. I also explained to them that I didn't want any procedures and that I'm not, you know, asked them if I was free to go, and they said, yeah. And they were lying to my face, you know. And like I said, this is only a couple of individuals. And the thing is they were all under the direction of this law official. And so what had happened was the law official had said to me that he was putting me out, and they had given me, or he had given me something, and then some kind of shot, and then he said good night. Okay, and then they had said a little bit about not too long after that they were taking off my restraints. Okay, and he made some other comments. The comments I'm going to bring up later so that people can see, and it can be untainted, but also to give, what is an accurate picture so they could figure out, oh, I see. Okay? This officer or this law enforcement guy is the person who I believe to be the person in charge, and I believe to be the person that, like I said before, that had molested me. And he had done all these things where they drugged me, which they shouldn't have. Even if it says I had alcohol, they shouldn't have drugged me. And the other thing is that he released my restraints. When I woke up, I have the like I said before, the puncture of an injection with the bruising around it usually that comes from inexperience person who gives the injection. Second thing is I have tears in a sore perineum, and I have tears around my anus. So that right there, and the guy had mentioned things about teaching people lessons. Okay, so as we start looking through this, and I said this is going to be a slow process, but we are going to, we're going to look at this. And in the morning, it was, according to this was printed about 9:19 in the morning. So the other one said, I was there till about, he had me from 3:10 to about 3:30, and then the paramedics took me at 3:30, and all the way till, the hospital, and then the UCSF hospital, and then to released at 9:19. And like I said, it is USCF, and I'm going to let them know. And this is something else. This is a couple individuals, and not following the law, not choosing law. A guy who's representing it, who's a criminal, and we're gonna see. But in the morning at 9:19, a lady came in and told me, here, have some water. And I was like, where the hell am I? And then they said, we're releasing you. And I was like, what? And so, I woke up, I have bandages all over my knees. I got, I just wasn't feeling right. I was feeling really groggy. There was something, something off. And I took off. Or they told me, you're released. See you later. So, very sad. Anyways, so that's our first segment, and we're going to title this video, Cops That Mug You and Other Lawmen That Rape You or Molest You. Either or. Anyways, and there is no law. So anyways, then we'll move on to the next section. And then continue and follow us on JC Webb on YouTube, and also JC Webb on Facebook, and find updates and also how to protect yourself. Because as we investigate this and as we move this thing forward, like I said, I am going to be creating a program and different programs that people can do themselves to help them not only get rid of people, all the people that are part of this conspiracy. And like I said, those who say that there is no conspiracy, they're part of the problem. And I think it just needs, their name and stuff like that just needs to be turned out to the public who is affected and who is been marginalized, and the others out there who are good people that believe in justice. So we'll just have to see. But anyways, stay tuned, and we'll talk to you soon.